And welcome to Game 2 of our Cat Clash doubleheader here this evening as the undefeated Blaine Bengals match up with the Panthers of Spring Lake Park. Alongside Blythe Whaley, I'm Ted LaRue taking you through this matchup here tonight. And as we were just saying, Blaine undefeated coming into this game. They've started off the season really good here today. And Saturday for Blaine featured their first non-win of the season, a 2-2 tie at Rogers. So this is going to be a challenge, I think, for Spring Lake Park. But we saw kind of the teams match up in the boys game. SLP gave them some good pushback, so we'll see if that can happen here tonight in this one.
Yeah, there's definitely some players I'm excited to get to hit the pitch here tonight. One of them being Addie Stadden here for the Bengals. And she is one of those players already having 6 goals on the year. Just a standout. And her older sister, Kendall Stadden, played here years ago, and she definitely left her mark on this program.
I mean, yeah, that makes me feel old thinking about, when Kendall was playing, when she was a junior, when she was a senior here within this. So that's how you really know when you cover high school sports. You feel old and you see people from, the same last name, but, different kids kind of run through this program. But this is a Blaine team that's been very confident, played really well early in the season. They defeated their first 4 opponents by a combined score of 16-3. So Blythe, they're scoring early and they're scoring often.
Oh, yeah, and I think that's something that has a lot to do with Scott Zachman just being a coach here around this program, helping able to foster just this team camaraderie. And ultimately, you think about coming out here under the lights, a home game. These ladies are going to be wanting to keep this win streak going.
You look on the other side for Spring Lake Park. They are coming off their first win on Saturday, 3-0. Over Anoka, but before that they were shut out in their 3 games before. That was Saturday at Egan, at Rogers, Centennial, also there at SLP. Combined score of 7-0. So they got some confidence, finally going in the right direction by getting a trio of goals. When you kind of start off that way, it's it can really boost yourself. Getting that type of performance coming in to play an opponent like Blaine here today.
Oh, yeah, having that 3-0 game coming before this Bengal matchup is really going to help the Panthers, just trying to stick with that momentum that they just gained. Coach Mindy Daughtry was just telling me, of course, just, a building year, trying to get a lot more experience for some of these players, and certainly to have that mindset shift from having to go through some of those tough games, getting some losses, but also know, hey, this team knows how to win.
We're getting pumped up here for a Cat Clash Northwest Suburban Conference girls soccer matchup. And if you're looking for someone to kind of keep an eye, you talked about Addie Stadden for Blaine, but on the other side for SLP, Viv Smith leads the way, 4 goals this season. She had 2 goals, 2 out of the 3 goals for SLP against Anoka. What stands out maybe about her skill set?
Yeah, we saw her play just a little while ago against Centennial, and you see her speed up top. She's definitely a player who helps distribute the ball, but certainly is willing to take it. And we saw it in the boys game, just the Panthers needing to take some shots, get some shots on net. And I think Vivian Smith is going to be one of those players here tonight for Coach Mindy Daughtry to help them get on the board.
Blaine's a home squad. They will start with the ball at midfield as we are getting underway. Ted LaRue, Blythe Whaley, and our entire North Metro TV crew with you here tonight. And we are underway as the Bengals will start off with this one. Tessa Stevens, the senior defender, trying to work it to the middle. Bengals trying to get set up back in their own end, working it towards the midfield. That's Stadden, number 10, in the middle, and that one's going to be booted back out towards midfield and out of bounds.
Yeah, again, trying to get going early. Both these teams just want to be able to feel that momentum, shake off any nerves. I think a lot of times, too, in these first few minutes, when you are trying to shake off those nerves, how can you just come together as a team, encourage each other, stay positive, no doubt. But far side, Panthers trying to work it out of their own end. So Not too many moments ticking off this clock, but the Bengals trying to hunker down, stay in the attack. And that's exactly what they want to do. They want to be able to lock it in. Regardless of if they let the Panthers have a touch on this ball, they're gaining it right back. See the Bengals use that back line, creating the space, getting over here to the near side. It's Tessa Steffens who has it stripped away. But gaining it right back, look at that. Throw in here for the Panthers. Hannah Stocky.
It's my half where I get the, what is that? Ball? That half, that's a kick.
Blaine has the ball, looking to come into their attacking net. Good pressure, but a nice save there. Spring Lake Park goalkeeper Brooke Gorish knocking that one away. 76 saves, 13 goals against this season. Over a 85% save percentage and just over 2 in the goals against column here today. Blaine trying to work this one towards the SLP net, but it's going to go plenty wide, and a goal kick here coming up for Gorish.
I always love thinking about what players are playing on the next level. But
Gorish with the goal kick, as you see the starters here coming across your screen. Lily Padilla there for Blaine. We mentioned Addie Stadden in there as well. Brooke Gorish in the net for Spring Lake Park throughout this one. Griffin and Smith are two forwards that I think you should certainly keep an eye on for Spring Lake Park as this one progresses. Panthers, Lily Fehrenbacher trying to take that one away, but Stadden fights hard for it. She gets tripped up a little bit, and there is a whistle. There is a whistle foul called, so you will get a free kick set piece here coming up for the Bengals. Here on North Metro TV, just a little bit into this one. Ted LaRue alongside Blythe Whaley as we're getting things going. Here's the set piece. Free kick just goes a little bit wide, gets through everybody, but nothing doing, and a goal kick upcoming for Spring Lake Park.
And of course, you're seeing those two ladies out there with the captain armband earlier on. Addison Stadden being one of those, and she's going to the University of North Dakota to play, as well as the other captain, Trista Crosby, heading to Winona State. So fun to see a few of our players looking to make that next jump.
Yeah, boy, yeah, that Stadden you talked about. Kendall at Minnesota, and then Addie at North Dakota as well. So, you know, they've certainly had a lot of really good players within that family. Certainly here over the last 5 years or so. It's going to be a throw in here. Jenna Stadola will put it in, or I should say Hannah Stocky, excuse me, the senior defender for Spring Lake Park, getting this started for the Panthers as both Bengals and Panther feet making contact with the ball, going back and forth. It goes out. Padilla, well, looked like she was going to throw it in. She hands it off to her teammate.
Talking with Coach Zockman before the matchup, and he was telling me that their key to success tonight to try to take down the Panthers is moving this ball, trying to wear them out, keep going at that back line. So we're likely to see that here in the next moments to come and throughout this matchup, just this ball moving from side to side.
Stevens throws in, short throw in there. Some good pressure, some good defense there by Fehrenbacher, the senior midfielder for Spring Lake Park. Early on in this possession after the throw, it comes back to the midfield. Some good hustle out here. Good cross towards the middle of the field. That's Ayla Specht. Good ball, but just couldn't connect for a good scoring opportunity to keep that momentum out there. So the Panthers having a good first type of opportunity beyond the midfield.
Just in front of it right now? No, that's the... It is?
Now seeing Vivian Smith trying to cross it over, and she is who we're talking about having 4 goals, just trying to help her team up top.
Here's Spect, there's a shot, and it goes high of the crossbar and right through the field goal post. She doesn't get 3 for that one, unfortunately, but it is going to be a goal kick here upcoming for Blaine. Another look at it.
Yeah, just wanted to get her head over the ball, try to help keep this ball down and low. That's what does it, if you can get your center of gravity up and over it.
Bengals looking to get this one towards the midfield, taken away by Grace Melee, the freshman midfielder for SLP. And Spring Lake Park now with possession. Looking to get things started, maybe connect a few passes. All ahead to Spect. She's been right here on this near sideline. Looking to get an offensive attack started for the Panthers, but Bengals forced the turnover, and they're looking to do something with it, but pressured by SLP, trying to keep them to the outside. Here's a ball forward to Addie Stadden. Addie trying to get by, but some really good defensive play there from Sammy Kelsenberg of Spring Lake Park.
What I like about that is, of course, she's looking to turn, and if she made it past that one defender, she was going to be right there on goal. So going to continue to work on that 1v1 battle, but you know it's looming there if you're the Panthers that she's going to make her way by one of these times.
Yeah, get the ball to number 10, and usually good things are going to happen. It's going to be another throw-in here for the Bengals. A little bit of a light rain coming down here in Blaine tonight. We knew that was certainly on the docket. Had some rain earlier today. Bengals trying to get a chance towards the net, but Gavorish will take care of it. And now Spring Lake Park looking to set something up. Panthers boot down, high bouncing goal kick. Getting things settled, but pressured out there on the far sideline. And it's a good job by Blaine defensively. Force that thing to the outside and prevent the cross attempt.
Yeah, it's always better to get this ball out that sideline. But it will be a corner, it looks like.
That's Marissa Weilert going to put the ball in play. Looking to go towards the middle. Gets to that far side post, shot in the net, and we've got our first goal of the game. A second chance opportunity puts the Panthers on the board first.
And with some of this dominance we've been seeing, of course, through the stats of the Bengals and how their early matchups went, we might have thought the Bengals would have been the first to score.
Well, right off the corner, taking advantage of the set piece. And that's a really good feed. Number 12, Hannah Stocky finds the foot of number 9, Lucy Fehrenbacher. And she's pumped, putting the Panthers on the board first.
And she should be. It touches off the crossbar, pops down, and just completely out of reach. No way the keeper could get that one. But helping the Panthers have a chance here tonight to continue this win streak they started.
Yeah, we talked about at the top of the broadcast, getting that 3-0 win over Anoka. And before that, you know, consecutive scoreless games. So being able to score against right off the bat, get the first goal against an undefeated Blaine team is certainly a big start. So 10th minute goal from Fehrenberger off the assist from Hannah Stocky.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to break it open. Once you start scoring, it definitely feeds off itself. So since they found the back of the net in that last game, now built that confidence.
Hello.
Now that's maybe what we were looking for from Spring Lake Park in the boys matchup, is to be able to get on the board early, maybe put the favorite, dare you say, maybe on their heels a little bit. So now it will be interesting to see how Blaine responds, being down 1-0. Ball thrown in, and it's just ricocheting back and forth. Panthers will throw in there on the far side.
This is good again.
It appears to be Waller out there. And Her shot was just knocked away. Bengals have it now. They're looking to charge down the field, but good defensive play by the Panthers out there. They force the turnover as we continue to go back and forth. Through the midfield, Blaine trying to connect some passes together. A little bit of a longer pass intercepted. Panthers trying to work it through the middle, but pass going to the outside, and Ayla Speck was working, or I should say that was Viv Smith, I believe. That might have been working towards the middle. Here on the near sideline, this is Addie Stadden. Bengals down 1-0, looking to tie this one up. Stadden, a beautiful pass to the middle. Looking, I believe, for that was Lily Padilla in there, but it just went under her foot.
Yeah, it's exactly where Addie Stadden wanted that ball to go.
Ball wide.
But the Bengals needed to shake that goal off. They know that their team has been able to win so much already this season. They found the back of the net so much as well.
And a corner kick upcoming for Blaine. It was a corner kick that got it done for Spring Lake Park. This one drifting outside of the box. Header keeps it in at least momentarily, but eventually cleared back out. Kelly Hartley trying to get one towards the keeper, but nothing too close to a scoring opportunity. Both teams so far with a single shot on goal. Both teams so far with a single corner kick. Stocky will throw this one in. And immediately, 3 Blaine defenders converged to the ball. Fehrenbacher had the ball taken away, and now the Bengals pushing it through the midfield, but really nice defensive play by Navia Griffin, the junior forward for the Panthers. Stadden through the middle, working towards the far side, connecting on some passes here. Brooke Gorish comes up and easily scoops this one up, so a chance there for Blaine. And the last couple of times down, they've had some decent looking chances.
Yeah, what's interesting, this Blaine Bengal team just brand new last season. They had 14 players to that roster that had not been coached by Scott Zockman. And interesting enough, you know, you bring those players back, having the culture, went on a run late in the season, and now bringing into this year. Finding that success that we talked about.
It's going to be a Blaine throw-in here.
And number 27, Leah Schmidt.
See what the Bengals can do. Panthers keep it down there. Stocky, excuse me. Doing a good job, but this one eventually cleared back the other way, and Panthers will just get it back to Brooke Gorish as they'll kind of reset. Kelsenberg. Pass intercepted. It goes back and forth. Got it worked out to Viv Smith. Smith trying to advance the ball forward. Of course, getting the ball to 14, never a bad idea. We mentioned where she stands as far as this SLP attack goes.
Taking a look at that last head-to-head between these two teams, it was 6-2. The Panthers walked away with the win. You just think about what a difference a year can make. Of course, Spring Lake Park building, the Bengals having a lot of consistent people coming back.
It's going to be a Blaine throw-in here on the near side as they got to work past the SLB defense through the midfield to get to the attacking end towards Gorish. Not a whole lot doing there after the first throw-in, and now it's going to be Smith throwing the ball in for the Panthers. A couple of steps, winds it up, trying to get it towards a teammate, but Blaine takes it away. Now Blaine looking to connect some things as they advance the ball through the middle. Wrong pass attempt, but getting in the passing lane. Panthers knock it away. And the Panthers SLP is going to have a throw in the form of Hannah Stocky. And I think this one's going to go back to the Bengals. Rain's starting to come down here a little bit more. We knew that there was a chance of that a little bit later on.
Of course, might not have felt as bad during the guys' game with the warmer temperatures. Now getting a little bit colder.
Stadden gets it back to the midfield. That's Hartley, the junior. Sometimes you got to go backwards to go forward a little bit. Bengals looking to connect some passes. Approaching on the far sideline. Trying to feed it towards the box. Passing lane, excuse me, was cut off by SLP. Panthers have it at midfield. Working some momentum, a little bit of a give and go type of situation as Marissa Wallert was trying to create downfield. Stock with her. Panthers holding on to that 1-0 lead early. Fehrenbacher. She had that goal back in the 10th minute, and now she's got the ball right on her feet. Looking to create some forward momentum for the Panthers, but this one goes out. Bengals will throw in.
We saw it in the guys' game, a 1-goal lead led into the halftime. So ultimately, this could be the score that stood until we make it to the break.
Blaine's got a really good chance, a really good opportunity here, but some good defensive play. Here's Grace Mele, freshman midfielder, had it taken away by the Bengals as we continue to go back and forth. Umbrellas out here at Bengal Stadium. And midfield, Panthers working towards the far sideline as they go back and forth. So getting that early goal, ever since then, it's maybe calmed down a little bit here. The whistle blows, and we're going to have a free kick here near midfield. But there was a host of Bengal defenders in there to keep it out. Stocky trying to work it towards the net. Fehrenbacher. Some good defensive play there. Some good defense there from Addie Stadden. A good touch pass there on the far sideline. Fed ahead. Now Blaine getting set up, see if they can get in formation. Good position to make this a 1-1 game. Long distance attempt. Goes well wide, and Blythe halfway home, and Blaine has gotten a couple of more opportunities, but Spring Lake Park doing a pretty good job here playing with the lead.
Yeah, I like what you said about obviously Addie Stadden stepping back to help them gain possession back, and a lot of times that's what it takes. You can't always sit up there waiting for your teammates to play it up. You have to go back and help earn possession back.
Brooke Gorish coming up here, and she's going to have a goal kick momentarily. Lining up just shy of the midfield. Not much of an opportunity there for Spring Lake Park. It's Brecca Snyder, the junior in net for Blaine. Panthers trying to create something at midfield. Once again, looking for Sept. And we're going to get subs in here Coming in for Spring Lake Park, Blaine HS, the junior forward. We'll check in.
I know we talked about just how huge it is that the Panthers got on the board early for the Panthers to try to find the success here today. But something that is interesting is just knowing how much that they did struggle with that final touch to get that ball in the back of the net. And to ultimately see this happen so early on just bodes well for what's to come, possibly even more hitting the back of the net if they hit 3 in that last one.
Absolutely. Here at the midfield point, Blaine looking to get some positive momentum going. It's going to be a run for that ball on the far sideline. Some good defensive play. I believe there was Weiler there for the Panthers. More than halfway home here in the first half. Still just one shot on goal for either squad, one corner kick for either squad. Bengals with a good opportunity in the box, but I think the whistle foul might have happened here. Trying to figure out where exactly this ball will be placed now. It is going to be a free kick. From just outside the box, right on the 18 there.
Gotta like that, especially who's lining up to take it.
That's Stadden. Really good opportunity here for Blaine.
Making sure he counts out the 10, creates that space that's necessary, and let's give it.
See how this ball is played. Stadden worked it towards the middle, and that was blocked at the wall. She gets it back, trying to feed it towards the net. Really close opportunity. Goes off the post. Second chance opportunity, and she buries it, and we're all tied up at 1. Off the set piece, excuse me, a second chance opportunity, and we're all knotted up.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. That ball bouncing in the box until finally that shot hits the back of the net.
So it all starts here with Addie Stadden, kind of blocked down at first, but great effort for her to get the ball back, and then just hanging around, and finally, Blaine player in the box gets the goal. Leah Schmidt, there you see her, the junior, with the goal for Blaine.
With a lot of time that did go off the clock, of course, but now to get that tying goal, evening it up, and that might be just what the Blaine Bengals needed.
Panthers trying to work this ball forward right at the midfield, and there's the goal scorer who just had it. Schmidt had the ball taken away. Panthers push it a little bit too far off the foot of Laney Jocks, who was off the bench in a few moments ago on a substitution. Bengals will throw this ball in.
It was interesting to see in the guys' game, a lot of people out with injury, a lot of people out with sickness. Both of these two teams here in the ladies' game, no one is out with those problems. So difference to see that the ladies are all present and ready to go.
Yeah, and it's been a good even game between these ladies here thus far. 15 minutes or so remaining here in the first half. Schmidt will take a seat on the bench after scoring that goal not too long ago. Panthers throwing, looking it for Lauren Putnam, but she was pressured by what it appeared to be Nora Johnson. A couple of number 7s, it looked like, battling for position there on the far sideline. Panthers will fade back and just tap it back to Brooke Gorish and let her work this ball down the field. Near the midfield area, there's Melee. Grace Melee works it ahead. Great opportunity here for the Panthers. Shot and a beautiful save, diving to make the play. That's Brecca Snyder. Prevents this game from going 2-1. And another look at it, sprawling out and making the play on the great effort.
That's the type of keeper you need in net, one willing to make that diving save.
Corner kick. Well, that's another really good opportunity in the box for SLP. Lainey Jacques was one of a couple of Panthers in possession that could have put that home, and goes out, but it'll stay with SLP. We talked at the beginning of the broadcast how they just one win this season, 1-4-1 coming in for Spring Lake Park, but certainly a confidence boost last week, or on Saturday, excuse me, against Anoka. And they've come out firing here in this one. Fellenbacher, she's got the lone goal, looking to get things, push things forward up to Melee. And Melee pushes it out of bounds. This should be a Blaine throw-in.
Blaine took the victory 2 out of the last 3 times these teams matched up. Of course, I said the last one, the Panthers took the win, but those 2 before it, Bengals did come away with it. 2-0 and 1-0.
Tessa Stevens back into the game, and there you see her throwing this ball in. And quickly deflected out of bounds. I believe that one last went off of Blaine. So, yep, SLP. Well, it looked like they were going to get the throw in there. Kind of hard to tell here from the far, all the way across the field through a raindrops on the windshield type of look as we're looking out of it here in the press box. Bengals working it down towards the box.
Yeah, we need those windshield wipers to kick in.
Absolutely, absolutely. Great chance for the Bengals. Shot just a little bit wide. And a great chance just north of the box to make it happen. And another peek at that one. Stadden was in there, and the shot came off the foot of 22, Kim Raya, the sophomore forward for Blaine.
Just a little over 12 minutes to go, and I think both these teams feel a lot more grounded in this game. Seeing what it's going to be like. Of course, they've went with the circumstances that's happening. It is already raining. Already worked some things out.
Hartley threw this one in to get it started, and Blaine receiving some pressure from SLP defensively. This is Raya, who just had the shot go by. Now it's Trista Crosby, senior defender, at the top, and Panthers doing a good job defensively, not allowing that attacking opportunity to gain any steam. Bengals throw in on the far side. Evenly matched game here thus far. 2 shots on goal apiece, and 50% ain't bad. Just 1 goal for either squad on the limited opportunities that we've seen from both here today.
Yeah, right now just allowing the Panthers to push up, try to get something still. Enough time before halftime for sure.
A little bit of contact there. You see Viv Smith for SLP, and you see Raya for the Bengals. It looks like it is going to be a foul against Blaine, so this will be a free kick SLP. Putnam. Just a 2-woman wall there. Long distance, you see everybody jockeying for position. In the middle of the box, Putnam puts it in play, working towards the far post, and coming on is Snyder to make the grab. That one had some air under it, allowing Snyder to kind of
Microphone or something?
be out there in center field, so to speak, and track that one down.
What is this?
And now Blaine working at the other end. SLP trying to keep them out defensively. Raya, ooh, that one was closer than I thought it was going to be right when it came off of her foot, but Gorish putting her glove up there to make the stop.
And not just you, but Gorish too. I think it was definitely had a hook to it that it started to come closer.
Gorish boots this one all the way down, takes a big hop. Viv Smith looking to corral the ball, some contact, get kind of twisted up, and it is going to be a whistle and a foul. Trista Crosby defending for Blaine. Yeah, you can kind of see, the arms just kind of interlocking there. That's what draws the foul. So it looks like we're going to have a 3-woman wall. At least that's what it appears right now for Blaine. And the free kick is going to come off the foot of Marissa Weiler for Spring Lake Park. On the approach, and one-handed swat. That's another one where it kind of came off the foot. It looked like it was going to sail through the goalpost a little bit, but it kind of let up a little bit more of a scoring opportunity than originally anticipated. Great play there by Snyder.
This looks like the fly swatter just really gets it at that last moment as it was tucking back under, but quite the play for the junior.
Great placement though in that top corner to have a really good chance to maybe push this one to 2-1. We got an injured Bengal on the field near the goal line, just to the left of the net.
Didn't see quite what happened, but glad to see the training staff coming out, giving her the attention she needs.
Clock is stopped, 8:36 remaining here in the first half. It's been a back and forth type of battle.
Training staff's really having to work tonight. We saw some attention being given in the boys game earlier on, but now having to step out on the turf again.
We see what's coming up for Blaine coming down the road. We mentioned coming in, they are undefeated coming to the, we saw Anoka, Spring Lake Park recently getting the win over Anoka, so they're going to go on the road coming up to them. Got to Tino Grace, got to go on the road to face off against the Huskies of Andover, and I think a lot of people, September 25th, Centennial sitting up there tied atop the conference with Osseo, and Centennial is just, I mean, they're inevitable when it comes to girls soccer within this section. So that's going to be a matchup. If Blaine kind of keeps on going, maybe like anticipated, that could be a big time matchup down the stretch, as Rain Spaniel is the injured Bengal, the freshman defender.
Yeah, from the looks of it, doesn't seem like she'll be returning here today. Obviously, we can't always say if that's the case, but hopefully we'll see her return soon regardless.
We've seen a lot of good Blaine versus Centennial matchups on the soccer pitch on both sides. So we're looking forward to that one coming up. You look at the other side and what's happening for Spring Lake Park. You got Elk River coming up, and then you go on the road to face the Rebels up at Champlain Park, and you're going to go to the east side of the Metro on September 20th to take on Eastridge, weekend 1:30 kick over there. Andover, well, they are coming up, but Maple Grove on the road coming up as well. And Maple Grove, that is a non-conference game this season. I had to do a double take when I was looking up the standings for Sports 10 a little bit. I'm like, hey, there's no Maple Grove, but they're moving to the Lake Conference over there with the Edinas of the world, with the Minnetonkas of the world, and kind of all of those other schools more out west. But we're back underway here at Bengals Stadium. There's a shot from distance. And it goes and finds the back of the net. And the Panthers are up 2-1.
The floodgates are open, Ted. I told you, once they found the success in the Anoka game, finding the back of the net 3 times. They're hungry, and now doing it twice already tonight. I'm sure there's more in store.
I'm not quite sure who that was in there, but here in the 32nd minute, it is a goal for SLP.
Number 7, Lauren Putnam.
And it is Lauren Putnam. Public address confirms that she was the goal scorer from distance to make this one 2-1.
Just a little over 8 minutes to go in the half, and now to put themselves up by 1. Certainly going to help going into halftime.
And now here comes Viv Smith. She had to get away. There was a lot of Blaine defenders that she had to try to maneuver by herself, so that was going to be difficult, but it results in a Spring Lake Park throw-in. Putnam the throw. A single goal this evening, and it was around that area where she just fired it from distance and connected. Here's the goal, and you see just right at that top corner of the 18, and beautiful right inside that inside corner. That is some pinpoint accuracy.
Oh yeah, I knew she was doing quite well in the matchup we saw her against Centennial, just helping distribute that ball. But I'm sure she loves seeing it go in the back of the net for her this time.
I believe that is the second goal of the year for Putnam this season. You know, Viv Smith, as we said in the pregame, had 4 goals, I think. And everybody else kind of had 1 so far this season. There's another look. Man, you just see it right in that top corner. In hockey, they call that bar down. You hit the crossbar and into the back of the net, and that's exactly what happened there. So now Blaine looking to respond.
Just had 1 assist on the year, so her first goal, but now having an assist and a goal, helping her team find some success still in this first half.
And she'll remember that one for a while. Hey, remember how I scored my first goal in 2025?
We'll be like, we do. We remember.
Very memorable goal to kick off her scoring here in this 2025 season. They're looking to make it a third as there's a battle towards the box. We're going to get a Spring Lake Park throw in. First game we talked about the field being tilted, and you know this one's very tilted. I think right now in favor of SLP. Stock throws it in, looking to get into the box. Maybe a little bit of a hesitation there from Stella Dubravka in the box, looking to get it to a teammate, but SLP still on the attack, looking to pressure. Battle on the far side, and the Panthers win it. Should see another SLP throw in here, as they've maintained a lot of possession. As you can see, the rain really starting to come down here at Bengals Stadium. Putnam set to throw this one in. We are going to see subs here. Some fresh bodies coming in for the Panthers.
Coach Mindy Daughtry was saying some of the keys to success tonight is just playing together, playing as one, and filling in some of those gaps they've been having in these earlier games. So it's exactly looking like they're hitting those points that Mindy Daughtry had communicated to them before the game.
Stock throws in. This is Morgan Maycomb, the freshman defender for SLP, now working it to the middle. Bengals and Panthers fighting for possession. SLP drops back. Here's Stock trying to work it ahead. Here on the near sidelines, this is Grace Mele.
Actually, Ted, I want to put a quote on this. She actually said, score some goals. Some to me means 3, so we'll see if another one is in store to really, truly
2's a
take
great start. It's a great start, certainly for them. And yeah, that's certainly a path to victory, putting the ball into the back of the net. So they've done a pretty good job at that. Long ball straight ahead, fight for it. And the fight was between Dubravka and Hartley of Blaine. And this appears that it's going to be a goal kick. We see this battle. And I think there you saw the foot of Dubravka getting in there, last going off of her, which results in a goal kick. Some good, tough defense there for Blaine. You see Millay putting her foot in the way there. Now Addie looking to get it towards Addie Stadden, but the ball was cut off by Madison, or I should say Kelsenberg, the defender for Spring Lake Park. Throw in for Blaine, Padilla. And it comes back to Padilla. Bengals looking to set up just a high ball towards the box, but it's cut off well defensively by the Panthers. Turnover now Stadden. Stadden is lots of contact there right above the box. We play on, and Panthers physical on defense, but nothing called there.
I think it's hard. I'm curious how slippery this turf is. If some of it looks like contact, but yet she's also slipping, and so it looks worse than it actually is out there. I don't know.
Blaine looking to get an attack started as they now get into the box, looking for a cross opportunity, but instead a shot on net goes high. Went off the crossbar of the football field goal post. That's a shot from Nasia Engelman, the sophomore midfielder. Went high. So we're under 90 seconds left here in half number 1. I mean, compared to the first half of our game and now what is the second half of our doubleheader, the scoring's been wide open. 2 goals for Spring Lake Park and just a single one netted for the Bengals.
Yeah, to bring this momentum into halftime, knowing that you put the ball in the back of the net a couple times, it's going to help keep the camaraderie between these ladies. Try to finish it out.
That battle is won by Hartley of Blaine, and Bengals just trying to, I mean, Spring Lake Park has done a really good job defensively, not allowing Blaine to get a lot of attacks towards the box. Well, 20 seconds to go, and this is going to be an SLP throw, and not sure if there's enough time to get a good shot at the net, but they're sure going to try. Viv Smith on the throw-in. Back to Smith. Smith with the cross, and they went behind everybody. And that is how the first half will come to an end. Spring Lake Park got the scoring started in the 10th minute, and 22 minutes later, they put on their second goal of the game. In the middle of that, there was a goal netted by the Bengals. 2-1 Spring Lake Park. We've played 40. Another 40 coming up amongst the rain showers here at Bengal Stadium right after this on North Metro TV. And back amongst the heavy rain here at Blaine High School, and we are underway amongst it all here in the second half. It is a 2-1 lead for Spring Lake Park as They are getting going. We're kind of just check the radar coming into this one. There is a there is a cell with some heavy rain. You know, the yellows and the red colors on the radar. So this is going to be quite the interesting challenge, I think, for the ladies out there.
Probably be able to pour out some of the water from their cleats. I feel like I've had that before. Your socks soak it up, but sometimes those shoes definitely are getting soggy.
You know, of course, in soccer, you need to be able to see down the field and use your vision. So obviously that is that makes it, well, much more difficult, you know, certainly. So you can see some of these short passes being put together as Blaine has the ball, and they're looking to set up an attack down by a goal here.
Rain, always the great equalizer. Gonna allow some of those moments where maybe typically you would have been there in the spot, just like this.
Shot on goal from Viv Smith, but it's an easy save from Snyder. Scoring started in the 10th minute. Lucy Fehrenbacher got things going for SLP in the 24th minute. Leah Schmidt for Blaine, and then in the 32nd minute, Lauren Putnam on that long distance unassisted goal. And then speaking of Putnam, here she is trying to set up the possibly third goal of the game, maybe a little bit of a give and go situation with her teammate Marissa Wildert, but nothing comes of that.
But the reason why I was bringing up even just the great equalizer is just because the Panthers, you can never rest on a one-goal lead up 2-1, but even more so today because anything can happen. This ball is going to be skipping just that much more with this wet turf. Just want to give a huge shout out here to the team. A lot of our crew having to be out there keeping the equipment dry, be able to bring you all of this soccer action here on the doubleheader Tuesday. Panthers work it here from the near side, trying to send up Vivian Smith. She's up top and tracking some of those balls that just sneak past that back line. Saw her stumble just a little bit here. Defender slipped down, but also kind of bobbling to get the shot off.
Shot a little bit wide there, and rain continues to really come down here, making this thing a little bit more difficult. We're about 4 minutes in here to the second half. Bengals looking to create an opportunity down the field, cut off in the midfield. Difficult to see the numbers throughout amongst all this rain here today.
In the guys' game, they just had one goal in the first half, and it was lighter rain, just little sprinkles. And then we had some showering of goals here in the first half. And, of course, the showers to come with this heavy rain.
A great use of words with the showering, of course, with the weather that's going on right now. Fehrenbacher in the midst of a battle, but Blaine looking to play this one ahead, and Snyder, or I should say Gorish, now they've switched sides obviously, will pick this one up, and SLP looking to string some passes together. This is Sept. They're staying here on the near sidelines. Panthers will have a throw-in. And now Blaine will throw in with Tessa Stevens. Stevens gets it to Stadden. Stadden looking for the cross. She gets it off, but Gorish takes a hold of that one, and nobody was on the other side of that one for Blaine. Good job here by Addie to cross it, but Gorish in the right position.
Yeah, she had to beat the one defender and get open enough to send it across. But Addie Stadden very good in the 1v1 battle.
Bengals throw the ball in. Back at the top, now back towards the midfield. Stevens. That one, I believe, went off of Weilert, so Stevens is going to get another throw in here. You can kind of see the difficulty with the weather kind of out there. Just making kind of maybe the simple things a little bit more difficult. Panthers looking to get it downfield. Stadden right in front of the box. Stadden fires off a shot, but that's an easy one to pick up for Gorish.
We're seeing a little bit more opportunities for the Bengals at the beginning of this second half. Coach Scott Zockman, 15 seasons here, definitely impressive, but 25 years of coaching experience. Again, a lot of these coaches in our North Metro TV airwaves have just a plethora of experience they're bringing, and we get to see them time and time again.
Yeah, you on the other side of things, you know, you've got, I mean, Zockman and Scott Zockman, excuse me, and Benny Aerosmith, sorry, excuse me, on the other side with the boys. I mean, they've been around. I mean, it's been, you know, for the last decade and change, and for you know, as you mentioned, that might be a little bit of on the lower side for some of these guys, but they've been around for a while. So there's been a lot of stability as far as Blaine soccer is going from the coaching perspective.
Even the Panthers, I mean, Coach Mindy Daughtry here since 2013 definitely has stuck around. She's been a coach since the 2000s, so I think about all of that switching until getting to station herself here.
Throw in, Blaine cuts off the ball, and the Panthers trying to work things back the other way. At the midfield, it's Hartley. Hartley trying to work it forward, but Fehrenbacher takes it away for Spring Lake Park. Here's a nice ball, straight ahead, chance, but Snyder got to it just in time to be able to clear it out.
You gotta like that for the Bengals, of course, needing that effort by Snyder to keep it out.
Here's Specht. Specht looking to set something up, another chance for the Panthers to build upon that 2-1 lead. Ball in the box, but a couple of Blaine defenders turned away that opportunity. And we got a whistle, and this one's going to go back the other way. Free kick for the Bengals.
Nice give and go through the middle. Panthers able to work it up. Pretty nifty. Both players just finding each other.
Ball kind of bounces through the box, and a great scoring chance here for Weiler, but some really good recovery there by Blaine. Trying to get a number on who exactly that was defensively, but there you see right into the box a great scoring opportunity. But then you see Nora Johnson the junior defender make the play.
You got to have those hard-nosed defenders that are going to come across, given that last ditch of effort.
Come on, Marissa, this is you. This is you.
Bengals have the ball at midfield. It's just
Good hustle.
worked ahead and out of bounds.
I think a lot of times too, it's the consistency. I mean, these ladies are going to need to keep up this effort here for the last 24 minutes or so and change. Can't really have that second where you let off.
Bengals have the ball near the near sideline. Flags up, it'll go the other way.
This Blaine Bengal team, they had 4 goals in their first game, 4 goals in their second game, 6 goals in their third game, 2 and 2. So, I mean, ultimately, this Blaine Bengal team knows how to score. They have not had a game where they have just had a single goal yet.
You see the two players fighting. The ball was like pinned up against each one of their hips. There you see one of them, Morin, for Blaine. Unique play out there as they were both fighting for position right at midfield is where the Bengals will have a free kick. Work downfield. Panthers trying to clear this one out. Brooke Gorish just saying clear this one, get that one out of there, but the Bengals are able to keep this one in towards the box. Stadden had it. Stadden, the shot went off the back of Fehrenbacher in the box. And out of bounds. This one should be a corner.
Yeah, it seems a little careless just how long the Panthers have allowed this ball to tick around inside the box. Just need more urgency. How do you get this out? How do you make sure that you're not allowing the Bengals to spend any more time in the box than they need to?
Really good set piece opportunity for Blaine. It'll be their second corner of the evening. And then there in that shot, you can see just how heavy the rain continues to pour down here. Padilla will put it in play from the corner. Padilla towards the top of the box. Nothing doing, just a header. No real direction of it on it, and it'll be a goal kick coming up for Spring Lake Park.
Yeah, I'm sure Blaine wishes they could have had a little more on that, giving it a better chance here with still over 20 minutes to go. Just would be nice if they would have got that tying goal for them to be able to have some more morale to try to get the next. The Panthers, of course, they're glad that didn't happen as they were looking to get another one themselves.
Long ball ahead, flag stay down, shot, score! A beautiful ball and a beautiful goal. Puts the Panthers up 3-1. Ayla Sept makes it a 2-goal difference here amongst the heavy rain in Blaine. Boy, that was just, I think, that set that up. That was just a beautiful pinpoint pass and ball that dropped in at the right spot.
Yeah, definitely in transition, just seeing how that ball movement got up to Speck to be able to put her head down and drill it.
In the 60th minute here tonight, they get it done. So that's back-to-back goals. Putnam in the 32nd minute. And now Specht here finishing the job. And boy, Spring Lake Park has come out looking really good in this one.
Yeah, you see what a little positive reinforcement getting the credit with those balls going in the back of the net the game prior. Has them juiced up to come into today.
Yeah, 3 goals against Anoka on Saturday in their final game, and now they're certainly putting it together here. And they're, you know, it's not their leading goal scorer Viv Smith. It's and another 3 other goal scorers that have each put a single goal in by themselves in this contest.
And Ted, I think something too is interesting is, of course, sometimes coaches, they know what their team needs to work on, and it can be tough to see it happen in a game. Something that Coach Zockman was telling me his team's working on is just recovering in transition. You saw that ball get sent up forward, and I figured that there might be a big opportunity for the Panthers just because of that, knowing that is something they've been working on this season, and they capitalized on it.
The Panthers will throw in here already with a 2-goal advantage over Blaine. And this one just kicked out there by Lainey Jacques. And it's going to be a goal kick here for Snyder. Bengals looking to work on an attack down the field, down 2 goals. It feels like it's almost now or never for Blaine to be able to work themselves back into this game.
And I said they hadn't had a game yet where they hadn't at least scored 2, but now the Panthers give themselves that insurance, put themselves up to 3, and now, hey, potentially the Bengals could score another one, but they would still come away with it if that was the case.
I feel like for Blaine to feel maybe a little bit more comfortable, you need to feel like you need a goal maybe before the 10-minute mark. 10 minutes remaining, I should say, here in the second half, but we'll see if that happens. Bengals retreat. And they look to set things up, just getting it back to Snyder.
We've seen crazy things to happen in soccer, and sometimes even if that goal came late, even under a couple minutes, that second one, just because it can be so surprising to a team. So hang with us. If that does happen, you never know.
Bengals throw in. Looking to get this one forward towards Morin, Madison Morin. Battling there with Kelsenberg of SLP, and we've got a whistle. Blaine player down, but she'll be able to pop back up. That's Morin. And it is going to be a set piece coming up here for Blaine. Crosby put this in play. 2-woman wall here for Spring Lake Park. And not much in terms of attackers looking to head that one in. It's Gorish making an easy save. Trying to work that one ahead to Morin. If that one would have gotten through, she might have been able to do something with it. But Spring Lake Park is more than willing to just take their time on some of these opportunities here, where Gorish has to set up and boot it down towards the other end.
Yeah, why not? I mean, up by a couple goals, you have a little wiggle room, but you just need that clock to tick off.
Ball ahead, and another great opportunity within the box for SLP, and Jacques just shoots it wide. Boy, they have just been relentless on their attack all evening since that opening goal in the 10th minute. Keeping Blaine on their heels. Another look and a really nice pass, really good ball to set it up, and not sure if she didn't get there soon enough to maybe go to the opposite post of where they were. Had to get something towards the net.
For the Panthers, number 20, Eddie Stewart.
Gracie Belay will take a seat on the bench, greeted by her head coach, Mindy Doherty. Some good passing in the midfield here for the Bengals. As time continues to tick by, the clock and, well, really the weather, not exactly on the Bengals side right now. That'll be a throw-in. Should be a Blaine throw-in here. It's the ball trying to get it to Stadden. But instead, it's Stadola. That's Jenna Stadola, the senior, first time we've called her name this evening. And Gorish sprawls out and makes the save. He's been really good tonight. Here's the last chance for Stadden. Just trying to get clear, but some good pressure, some good defense there from the Panthers.
Yeah, we talked about it in the game prior, and you have to have shots on goal, trying to allow something to happen, especially in a slippery, wet game like this. Put that goal on net, you never know, even if it was one she's capable of getting, it might slip by.
Blaine throws this one in. Here comes Stadden along the near sideline. We'll see if she can clear the defender. That's some good defensive play by Kelsenberg. Gorish just picked this one up. So once again, they're trying to get it to Stadden along the sideline, but didn't quite work out that time.
It's always a good arm battle, of course. When you're running side by side, you're trying to find who can get that space to be able to run when you're that tight.
Bengals have the ball here at the midfield. Dribbling it up the middle as they feed the ball ahead. Looking for the cross and scooped up easily there by Gorish. It's a lot of, for Blaine, it's kind of a lot of one and dones, and then Spring Lake Park is able to get it. They're able to kind of kill some clock after these Blaine opportunities.
Yeah, do we make another football reference? Is Blaine going to come back like the Vikings?
They're going to try. They're going to try. There's Addie Stadden, and that one booted out. SLP will have the throw in.
Yes, Daddy.
Stadden trying to work it ahead. And one dribbles back out to the midfield. Just under 13 minutes remaining here in this contest. SLP will be more than willing to just boot this one out of bounds. Have more time, tick off this clock. Bengals will throw as Padilla will take a seat on the Blaine bench. Jacques just kicks this one away to kill another handful of seconds here.
Saw her almost mishandle the throw-in. Slippery ball, making it even difficult to throw it in.
Another throw, and I think you overheard there. Hey, try to prevent the corner. Don't let them get a corner here. Panthers take this one away, and they just clear it down the field in the direction of Viv Smith. Crosby and company setting things up in the midfield for Blaine. Blaine just having a tough time really getting any sort of attack going near the box. Bengals throw in. But right after the throw in, just taken away by Spring Lake Park.
Yeah, they're collapsing. You see them double team, if not triple team, a couple times here in a row to get the ball back.
Kim Raya does a good job, or what looked like a good job, for a little bit, but it is going to be a Blaine throw-in after all. Looking to get it to Addie Stadden and SLP. They're just content and just like, all right, let's just kick this one out of bounds, force a throw-in, kill another 10 seconds, 15 seconds, something like that. And, you know, I was talking about that 10-minute mark before, and we're right at that 10-minute mark, and now SLP has a goal kick here coming up from Gorish.
Again, a free kick. You always see the keeper come out and take it a lot of times, having a nice boot to get the ball up the field.
Here comes SLP down the field, looking to push it ahead towards Lainey Jacques, but battle going on there and was not quite able to run it down. Nora Johnson defending for Blaine. Brecca Snyder will line up for the goal kick, as now we are under 10 minutes to go. Jenna Stadola, senior midfielder, takes a seat on the Blaine bench. And that's the battle. I felt like everybody was getting excited for that one.
I think I held my breath.
Yeah, it's a battle Blaine needed to win to get a good shot towards the net. Now on the other sideline, they got to be able to cross it towards the middle, but there were two Panthers there to prevent that from happening. SLP just boots this one out now with 9 minutes to go.
I think something the Panthers, they don't want to rest on. They're okay with just kicking the ball at the sideline. Again, with the wet conditions, you never know. Why not get this ball further away from your own goal?
This one just kind of cleared out. And throw in here for the Bengals. A little bit of contact there, and we do hear the whistle. The whistle, wow. Peeling herself off of the turf. Free kick here for Putnam. Putnam had a goal back in the 32nd minute, and the approach. And it just lands in the arms of one Brecca Snyder. Under 8 to go. Bengals in the middle, but this one's going to be cleared out back to the midfield.
Inside the box, running onto it.
Really good chance there for Blaine, but SLP doing a good job defensively, keeping that one out.
That could have been a difference maker again. You never know if this game goes 2-1. I mean, sorry, excuse me, 3-2 this late. Look at that.
Oh, man, very close there. That's Kim Raya, the sophomore forward, now in the box. Oh, that one just going way too high. Just couldn't keep it down on the shot. 7 minutes to go. Jacques will take a seat on the bench, as will Maddie Peterson. Pretty simple approach here for the Panthers going forward. Just keep clearing it down towards the other end of the ice. And you should be in a pretty good position. And I said ice, didn't I? I'm talking like I'm hockey. That's what
I was waiting for. I was like, did you purposely do it? Or?
Did I say ice there? I'm kind of surprised I didn't say that before.
Like, is the rain freezing?
No, I mean, it's there's so much water out there, and
yeah.
you know it's. Anyway, here's a chance for the Bengals. They go a little bit wide. Yeah, like I said, I've been talking about clearing and, like you're on a penalty kill or something like that. I'm pretty sure I dropped that reference before. I'm kind of surprised that didn't happen sooner, but we play on. We play on. And the throw in for Blaine, and there's 6 minutes to go.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That was definitely a high school.
Blaine will have the throw in here. Blaine wanted the sub. That is the Blaine goal scorer, Leah Schmidt. That's standing right at midfield. That is set to come into this game. So no better time than the present to get the one girl who's gotten into the scoring column here today to get back into this contest, but she'll have to wait at least for a little bit longer. Here's Addie Stadden, and went right under her feet. Under 5 minutes to play, and this is where we're going to get that sub. Schmidt will come onto the field. Raya takes a seat on the Blaine bench. It's going to be a Spring Lake Park throw, and down 2 goals. Now with 4.5 minutes to play. It's the climb continues to increase in difficulty for the Bengals. Noah Johnson looking to get a play started, but Panthers cut it off. Bengals with another opportunity towards the middle, but a lot of white shirts back there to be able to clear this one towards the middle. 4 minutes to go now. Oh, that might be an opportunity here. That could be an that looks like it's going to be an SLP foul, which will set up a free kick opportunity from just outside the box for the Bengals.
See, that's kind of what I was talking about before. It seems like the Panthers are playing a little bit more defensively, just trying to jockey, keep the Bengals from really growing in the attack. But something like this can happen. Just have some contact and now give up this free kick.
Gets it on net, and that one goes wide. And Gorish will just get the free kick, excuse me. Trista Crosby for Blaine trying to get that one on net.
I feel like you see it happen sometimes to the demise of teams when they start playing too defensively instead of the attacking game they were playing throughout, on their heels a little bit more, just allowing possible attack to happen to them.
Bengals trying to get a good cross, but maybe just a little bit too far as we now find ourselves under 3 minutes, and the Panthers continue to hold on to that 2-goal lead.
You just think of how much time we have spent now here on this side of the field with the Panthers defending in these last minutes, for sure.
And they've held strong defensively, played a good defensive game here today. And here, going to feed this one up ahead. Here's Addie Stadden with the chance, opportunity, great save by Gorish. Another great opportunity, second chance for Blaine. And it goes wide as we're now at the 2-minute mark. That was as good of an opportunity for Blaine to be able to cut into this lead, make it a 1-goal game. Another look at it, Addie Stadden. That's the person you want out in front, but Gorish has done a really nice job.
Yeah, that was help from her teammates, helping clear that second ball.
We're going to get a throw in here for Blaine, or for Spring Lake Park, excuse me. Panthers throw in. Feeds it ahead into the box, a minute to go. as Blaine will have a free kick here, looking to work this thing down the field. But the Panthers back there, so this is a little bit of an upset of sorts. Spring Lake Park entered at 1-4-1 coming into this game, and Blaine was undefeated 4-0-1 as we entered this thing. I mean, at the top of the broadcast, we talked about how Blaine was just coming off with their first non-win. They had a tie 2-2 against Rogers coming into this game, but SLP was coming off their first win, you know, on Saturday, 3-0 over Anoka, and those two results, it's kind of going in the same direction. SLP continues to go up, and Blaine is going to fall up a little bit short here tonight.
Tough for it to happen on the home turf. You never want to give up the first win at home, or first loss at home.
That will conclude the matchup. They are celebrating amongst the conditions in a big win for Spring Lake Park here in this Cat Clash, a 3-1 victory for the Panthers over Blaine here in this matchup here today. But yeah, an impressive showing from the Panthers from the very beginning of this game. They look really good.
Yeah, Coach Mindy Daughtry has to just be so proud of her ladies, just knowing they've stuck to the game plan. They've went through some adversity early on, but now finding their groove, filling in some of those gaps that they had, and sorting things out early on.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, we'll recap here in just a minute of what went down in this game. But, you know, the Panthers getting their second win of the year, and this is how they did it. Some good defensive soccer being played right off the gate. A couple of chances for Blaine to get on the board, and, you know, going high, going to the side, going in any type of different direction. But it started with this 10th minute.
Yeah, Lucy Fehrenbacher.
Lucy Fehrenbacher, thank you, with the goal to get the scoring started. Blaine returned, getting a goal in the 24th minute from Leah Schmidt to make this 1-1. Addie Stadden was involved all night, but Brooke Gorish was really good in net for SLP. And how about this one from distance in the 32nd minute? Lauren Putnam put it in for her first goal of the season. 60th minute. That one is from
Specs. Put that last one in.
Thank you. Isla Speck getting the goal for the Panthers to put them up 3-1, and we mentioned Brooke Gorish earlier today making the big time stop, and that's how this one would go down. 3-1 Panthers win over the Bengals here today. So that'll do it for our soccer doubleheader. Panthers getting it done here on the girls' side. For my broadcast partner Blythe Whaley, our entire North Metro TV crew, my name is Ted LaRue. We'll see you later on this week here on North Metro TV. Signing off from a rainy Bengal Stadium.